Good day, children. Sairam. Welcome back. Children, tell me now, what did we do in the previous period of New Voices? Do you remember what did we do? Yes, we have started with the new lesson. Which was a lesson? Lesson number 14, the big enormous turnip. So we have finished part 1. Okay, first part we have finished of this lesson. Today we will continue with the same lesson. Okay, so first we are going to start with the reading. Okay, so we'll do the reading of this lesson once. You all will repeat after me. So listen carefully and repeat after the teacher. Okay, so let us start. Lesson number 14, the big enormous turnip. Scene: a garden in front of a house in a village. An old man is planting a turnip in the garden. Narrator says, once upon a time, an old man planted a little turnip, and the old man spoke to this little turnip. Old man says, grow, grow, little turnip, grow sweet, grow, grow, little turnip, grow strong. Narrator says, and the turnip grew sweet and strong and big and enormous. Then one day the old man went to pull up his enormous turnip. The old man pulls the turnip. He pulled and he pulled, but he could not pull it up. So the old man called out to the old woman. He stops pulling. The old man looks towards the house and asks the old woman for help. Old man says, please come and help me pull up this big, sweet, strong and enormous turnip. The old woman enters. She holds the old man. The old man holds the turnip. They pull. Narrator says, so the old man pulled the old woman pulled the old man, and the old man pulled the turnip. They pulled and pulled again, but they could not pull it up. The old woman called out to the granddaughter. They stopped pulling. The old woman looks towards the house and asks the granddaughter for help. Old woman says, please come and help us pull up this big, sweet, strong and enormous turnip. The granddaughter enters. She holds the old woman. The old woman holds the old man. The old man holds the turnip. They pull. Narrator says, so the granddaughter pulled the old woman, and the old woman pulled the old man, and the old man pulled the turnip. They pulled and pulled again, but they could not pull it up. The granddaughter called out to the big brown dog. They stopped pulling. The granddaughter looks towards the house and asks the dog for help. Granddaughter says, please come and help us pull up this big, sweet, strong and enormous turnip. The dog enters. It bites onto the granddaughter's dress. The granddaughter holds the old woman. The old woman holds the old man. The old man holds the turnip. They pull. Narrator says, so the dog pulled the granddaughter, and the granddaughter pulled the old woman, and the old woman pulled the old man, and the old man pulled the turnip. They pulled and pulled again, but they could not pull it up. The dog called out to the lazy pink cat. They stop pulling. The dog looks towards the house and asks the cat for help. Please come and help us pull up this big, sweet, strong and enormous turnip. The cat enters. It holds the dog. The dog holds the granddaughter. The granddaughter holds the old woman. The old woman holds the old man. The old man holds the turnip. They pull. Narrator says, so the cat pulled the dog, and the dog pulled the granddaughter, and the granddaughter pulled the old woman, and the old woman pulled the old man, and the old man pulled the turnip. They pulled and pulled again, but they could not pull it up. The cat called out to the wee little mouse. They stop pulling. The cat looks towards the house and asks the mouse for help. Cat says, please come and help us pull up this big, sweet, strong and enormous turnip. The mouse enters. It holds the cat. The cat holds the dog. The dog holds the granddaughter. The granddaughter holds the old woman. The old woman holds the old man. The old man holds the turnip. They pull. Narrator says, so the mouse pulled the cat, and the cat pulled the dog, and the dog pulled the granddaughter, and the granddaughter pulled the old woman, and the old woman pulled the old man, and the old man pulled the turnip, and they pulled and pulled again. And you know what happened to that great big enormous turnip? It came up, of course. The turnip comes out, and everybody falls down. All says, sign, wee. Okay? So children, we have finished reading of this lesson. So you all have to do the reading practice every day. Okay? Now children, I'll be asking you a few questions based on the lesson. Okay? You will answer to the teacher. What did the old man plant in the garden? What did the old man plant in the garden? The old man planted a little turnip in the garden. The old man planted a little turnip in the garden. Next question. Where was the garden? Where was the garden? The garden was in front of the house. The garden was in front of the house. Why was it difficult for the old man to pull up the turnip? It was difficult for the old man to pull up the turnip because it was enormous. Next one. Who helped the old man to pull up the enormous turnip? The old woman, granddaughter, dog, cat and a mouse helped him to pull up the enormous turnip. Okay. So children, we have finished with this reading of this lesson. Now we will start with the textbook activity. So you will take your New Voices textbook, open page number 117. Page number 117. 117. Write today's date at the top of the page. You are going to write today's date at the top of the page. Okay. So let us start with the textbook. A question. Take the correct answer. Write it in the blank. So it is a fill in the blanks. So two options are given. Which is the correct answer? You have to put a tick and then you have to write the answer in the blank space. The first one. The old man wanted the turnip to be big or sweet. Yes. It wanted the turnip to be sweet. So you have to put tick on sweet. So put tick on sweet. Did you put? Okay. Now write in the blank space sweet. Write sweet in the blank space. Over. Next. Number 2. The man had a grandson or granddaughter. The man had grandson or granddaughter. Yes, granddaughter. So put a tick on granddaughter and write granddaughter in the blank space. Granddaughter. Over. Next, number 3. The dog was brown or black in color. The dog was brown or black in color. Yes, the dog was brown in color. So put tick on brown. Okay. And write a spelling of brown in the blank space. Done. Number 4. The cat was white or pink in color. The cat was white or pink in color. The cat was pink in color. So you put a tick on pink and then write pink in the blank space. Done. Yes. Now number 5. The dog asked the mouse or cat for help. The dog asked mouse or the cat for help. Yes, sorry. The dog asked cat for help. So put tick on cat and then write the answer cat in the blank space. Next, number 6. The mouse was small or big. Yes, the mouse was small or big. The mouse was small. So tick on small and write small in the blank space. Done. Okay. Now we'll go to the next question. Find the little words hidden in the big words below. One has been done for you. So we have to find the big word is given. You have to find the smaller word hidden in this word. The first one, turnip. So in turnip, which word is hidden? Small word, turn. So first one is done for you. Second one, they. Now if in they you have to find out which is the hidden word in they. Yes, come on. Yes, T-H-E, the is the hidden word, smaller word. Okay. Next one, number 3, feel, F-E-E-L, feel. Here we can write two words. One is F-E-E, fee, and the other one is E-E-L, eel. Fee and eel. These two words are hidden in this word. Okay. Number 4, slow. So which is the hidden word in slow? Low, L-O-W, low. Okay. Number 5, grow. Hidden word, row, R-O-W, row. Number 6, string. Which is the hidden word in string? Ring. R-I-N-G. Ring. Yes? Okay. Now finish writing. Okay. Now we will do the next one. B question. Make big word out of small ones. One has been done for you. So small words are given. You have to join these small words and you have to make one word from this. Okay. Now like black plus board is big word, blackboard. Post plus office, big word. Yes. You have to join this and write post office. Post plus office, post office. Number 3. Post plus man. So what will be the big word for this? Postman. Yes, postman. Number 4. Foot plus ball. So what will it be? Foot plus ball. Big word. Football. Okay. Next. Moon plus light. Moon plus light. Big word. So you have to join these two words and you have to write. Moon plus light becomes moonlight. So big word will be moonlight. So two small words are given. These two small words you have to join and write and make one big word. Okay. Number 6. Mail plus box. Mail is one small word and box another word. So join these two words will become one big word, that is mailbox. Number 7. Milk plus shake. Milk and shake. Join these two words, you will get big word milkshake. Understood? Followed? So write down these words fast. Done? Okay. We will go to the next one. C question. Use the word fan to build words. Now you can see the words here. So you can see one word here, PU, and other words are joined to it. Okay. Now what you have to do? You have to use this word and join these and the given words here in the box. Okay. And you have to build new words. Okay. Now like PU, first one is LL. So what will become PU? LL becomes pull. Okay. PU plus LL. You can see here PU plus LL becomes pull. Okay. Now next PUT. PUT becomes, yes, becomes put. So put. PUT, put. Next word PU plus DDING becomes pudding. So write pudding. Okay. Next word PUG becomes pug. So write PUG, pug. Next PUFFIN becomes puffin. So write puffin. Okay. Done. So we have use the word fan to build a word. So we have build the words. Okay. Now next GR is given here. You can see GR here. Now you are going to use this word GR, join this and write, make new word. GR, first one GROW, grow. Okay. Then GROWL, growl. GRIP, grip. GREEN, green. GREAT becomes great. Okay. Now just we'll see the words. So GROW, grow. GROWL, growl. GRIP, grip. GREEN, green. GREAT, great. Okay. So write down these words. Done. Okay. I will go to the next one. Write has or have in the following sentences. Okay. So I taught you when to use has and have in active English. Now you know when to use has and have. Okay. Now Rita. First one is Rita dash a beautiful doll. So Rita is a single person. Name of a girl. So what will you use? Has or have? Yes, we'll use has. So Rita has a beautiful dog. Rita has a beautiful doll. He dash gone home. He is also a single person. So what will you use? Has or have? For single person, what we are going to use? Has. So he has gone home. Now next, number 3. They dash green bags. They means what? There will be many persons. They means many persons. So what will you use for they? Has or have? For single person we use has. And many person what do we use? Yes, we use have. So they have green bags. Okay. Now number 4. I dash 2 books. Now when we are talking about ourselves, when I is used with I, what do we use? Has or have? I is single. But we are talking about ourselves. Then what will you use? When we talk about ourselves, we use have. Okay. Even it is single person, but when we are talking about ourselves, we use have. So I have 2 books. Number 5. This house is mine. It dash 2 doors. So what will come? It has 2 doors. We cannot play. We dash an exam tomorrow. Now we are many. In that you are also included. So we use have. We have an exam tomorrow. Number 7. This kite is mine. It dash a long tail. So it has a long tail. So mine, it is mine. This kite is mine. So it is single. So one thing. So we use has. Okay. Sona and Tina. Number 8. Sona and Tina are friends. They dash shoes of the same color. Now here Sona and Tina, name of the girls, and they means there are many. Okay, more than 1, 2 girls. So we use they. For they, what will you use? Yes, they have shoes of the same color. Number 9. My mother likes gardening. She dash lovely plants. Now here she is what? Single person. So she has lovely plants. Number 10. I love bikes. I dash 3 of them. I, talking about ourselves, what will you use? Yes, I have 3 of them. Understood, children? Okay, very good. Next one. Next. B question. Write what is or what are in the blanks. So what is or what are? For single object or single person thing we use what is. And if there are many things, many things, we use what are. Okay. Single we use what is, and many we use what are. What are. Now here we have to write what is or what are in the blanks. Now see the first one. Picture is given on the left hand side. Dash this. Answer is it is a book. So what will you use? Now book is only one. So what will you write? What is. What is this? So it's only one book. So you will use is. What is. Single object, single thing. Okay. You are going to use what is. Okay. Then next, number 2. See the picture is given on the right hand side. Dash this. This is a penguin. So here also penguin is 1. So what will you write? What is. What is this? What is this? This is a penguin. Now see number 3. Picture is given on the left hand side. Dash these. So answer is these are flowers. So here how many flowers are there? 2 flowers. Means many, na? So what will you use? Will you use what is or what will you use what are? Yes, we will use what are this because there are many flowers. So we will use what are. Okay. Now if it would have been only one, so we would have asked what is this. But here many are there. That's why we are asking what are these. Now in this also for single we use THIS, and if there are many we use THESE. These. Okay. Number 4. dash these. These are bags. Now see on the right hand side you can see 3 bags. So bags are many. So what will you use? What are these? What are these? These are bags. Number 5. Dash these. See the left hand side picture. This is a dog. So you can see dog. How many dogs are there? Only one. Only one dog is there. Single. Only one. So what will you write? What is this? Okay. Now see the next one. Number 6. Dash these. See the right hand side picture. We can see how many dogs? 2 dogs. So these are dogs. How many dogs are there? 2 dogs. Means many are there. So you write what are these? What are these? Done? All have finished writing? Very good. Now next. Use words from the box to describe the nouns given. So in the box, you have to write a describing word. You have to learn in grammar, right? So you have to use these describing words for these given pictures. Okay. I will read the box words, the describing words. Toy, tall, small, yellow, thin, high. Okay. So these are the words given: toy, tall, small, yellow, thin and high. So these describing words we have to write here. Now dash giraffe. So how is a giraffe? Which describing word will you use here? The giraffe is looking tall. So it is tall giraffe. So describing word for giraffe is tall. Okay. Now we have to tell about the giraffe how it is. It is tall. Now see dash ball. Now here what is given here? Color. Color we have to write the color of the ball. So you have to describe the color of the ball. So how is the ball? Yellow. Yellow ball. Okay. Now you can see man. Dash man. So how is a man? He is a thin man. No? Thin man. Number 4. You can see left hand side, you can see the picture of a boat. So how is the boat? Yes. Small boat. Is the boat is looking big? No, it is small. Small boat. Number 5. Dash wall. So how is the wall? High. High wall. High wall. Now next number 6. Dash train. So is it a real train? No. Then it is a toy train. Toy train. Understood? So all have finished writing? Very good. So children, we have ended with today's lesson. So we have finished this lesson. Okay? So children, what is your homework? You have to read this lesson very nicely. Okay, do the reading practice as well as you have to write this textbook activity also in your textbook. If you are not finished, you will complete it. Is it clear? So we have ended with this lesson. Have a nice day. Have an energetic day. Sai Ram.